Introducing Quila Cervelli, Global Employer Branding, RMIT. Quila, welcome to Talent Blazers.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
We have an incredible image behind us. Really nice pic you've selected. Can you tell us a little bit about RMIT?
Yeah, so this is the Capitol Theater, and I think it's just such a great example of like the hidden nooks and crannies of our campus at RMIT University. RMIT is a global university with major campuses here, obviously in Melbourne, Vietnam, and Barcelona, with satellite campuses all over the world. We have, I want to say, between 100 and 110,000 students, which is awesome. Definitely leads to a very vibrant cityscape campus when we're all on campus in Melbourne.
Yeah, and I was one of those students as well, and really a big advocate for RMIT.
Ah, awesome.
Uh,
Awesome.
you guys are doing some incredible things with video, many use cases. So some of them, the videos that we're seeing, amplifying internal communications and also getting hiring managers on video as well. Tell us a little bit about the history of using video within employer branding and talent acquisition at RMIT.
Yeah, so I think I'll start with the history of our team.
Oh,
So Nicola Harrison joined RMIT about 2 years ago, and she had a vision to bring in some of the best people, nailing some of the best initiatives and using some of the best HR technology. So we've all been really fortunate to join the team, I'd say within the last 18 months to 2 years. So parts of the talent team are obviously the operational recruitment side of talent, employer branding, which is my team. We've got talent inclusion as well as diversity and inclusion. So obviously D&I and talent inclusion, making sure the promises that we make during the application phase stay true throughout the employee experience. And so that's really compelling and really strong, and that comes through our video.
nice. And how are you promoting D&I through at RMIT through the use of video?
What's really unique to RMIT is that D&I, diversity and inclusion, as well as reconciliation, is truly at the heart of everything that we do. I mean, there's a ton of studies to show and ton of data to show that when there is a 50-50 gender split, or there's more representation of women, for example, that more women are likely to apply for the roles because they actually see themselves. It's more personalized and they see themselves in the video, in the role, and they're hearing from somebody that's like them. And so we've been able to achieve that as well. Some of the things that we've been able to see, some of the outcomes that we've been able to see rather, are that when we have women in our videos, we actually get more views, so more impressions, more minutes watched, and then more applications. And a great example of that is, I've got my notes here, is we had like a 2-for-1 video. So there was an associate professor or a professor in design. So the video promoted 2 roles. That was promoted by our recruiter, Loretta, and we had a female in the video. And that has been our most successful video to date, with 21,000 views,
Wow.
4,000 minutes watched. And again, that was 2 roles that were promoted in this video. So it was a 2-for-1 special, really. And we've actually built case studies off of the success of that video. So it's not just done its job for those 2 roles, it continues to be embedded in the hiring manager briefs. So it continues to convince people of the importance of video and the significance that it has in the employment journey.
That's incredible. It sounds like Loretta might even get stopped on the street with all those views.
Yeah, she's definitely a star, and she's I think she is really viewed as a subject matter expert in video for her hiring managers. So she builds that trust right off the bat, and again, delivering that concierge service.
Nice. So what have been some of the challenges to get it to the point of success?
Some of the challenges, of course, and of course, I've used video across many different roles and different organizations, and those challenges are really consistent from organization to organization. So I think the 2 key things are confidence, or lack of confidence, really, in front of camera. I always joke around that everyone's got a really big mouth and feeling really confident until they sit down in front of the camera, and then they clam up and get really nervous. So that's the same for most people. And then the second thing is obviously time. I think Everyone thought working from home would mean that they would have a little bit more time on their hands, but that's not the case. And so, what we've been able to do to tackle some of those challenges, one for the confidence piece, is to make sure that we apply the same kind of concierge service that we would in a high production video set to applying that to when people are doing video in their own homes. So that means helping them with their scripting, giving them enough time to practice their script and get comfortable with any type of technology that we're using, as well as making sure that there's a subject matter expert, so a face, a hand holding kind of scenario to make sure that they feel as comfortable as possible throughout the entire process. Also created some sort of reporting to show the success of each video that's created at the end of a recruitment process. So at the point of shortlisting, we've created a little bit of a report that we can show hiring managers just what that video has helped them achieve to that point. And I think that's been really compelling with our hiring managers too.
Nice. That's a really
And
good strategy.
yeah, thanks.
How have you been able to meet your D&I requirements? Can you give us a bit of an example?
Yeah, so a really incredible initiative that many universities take part in, and RMIT being one of them, is the Athena Swan accreditation. So Athena Swan is it's very closely tied to women in STEM and bringing them into science, technology, engineering, mathematics, and medicine into the university. As of last year, we were accredited with the Bronze Award, and we are looking to get to silver hopefully in the next year or two. So definitely an incredible accreditation to be a part of. And what we've been really lucky is that our hiring managers, specifically in this area, understand the importance of bringing more women into these underrepresented areas. And so using video to showcase the campus, showcase the labs, the research facilities, as well as the people that are waiting for them if they choose to join RMIT, has been really compelling. We've been able to bring way more women into the organization. Just in our expression of interest for women in STEM, we have over 600 women that have indicated their interest in working at RMIT, and that's just been in the last few months that we've opened up this expression of interest advertisement.
Awesome. That's
Yeah.
so good to hear. You guys doing awesome at RMIT. We love seeing the videos coming through, so keep them coming. And thanks for sharing your story, a true talent blazer. Thanks, Quila.
Thanks for having me.